This is Shamchandar. Today we're going to discuss about Indian foreign policy from the editorial of the Hindu. Okay, 2025 began with a big promise of Indian foreign policy, but ends with a question: do global events shape India, or India shapes global event? The author of this editorial, throws a sharp reality check on the Indian foreign policy of its performance in 2025. Now let's go to the content. Indian foreign policy faces a dissipating on its promise among economy, diplomacy engagement, and neighborhood relationship. Now there are three key analysis on this. The first is unfulfilled strategical expectations. Still more trade agreements between US and EU are pending. Struggling to move from opportunity to tangible assets, like strategical partnership and to an tangible asset. The third is neighborhood relationships. Now all this are due to global political discussion, economy and energy security pressure, US tariff on us and protectionism return, additional 25% tariff on linking to the Russian oil import. Major of this is due to the global environmental crisis on due to Gaza war or Russia and Ukraine war, and also US election uncertainties. The third key analysis is neighborhood and regional instability. Country in like Nepal, Bangladesh, Myanmar and Sri Lanka faced political churn, and the issues in Kashmir security is also included. Now, what is the way forward? Aligning the foreign policy and the economical strength, prioritizing the trade, energy, and migration as the core diplomacy priority. Then, focusing on the building neighborhood trust, not just an crisis management. India needs a continuous engagement with them in order to build the trust. And the most important is aligning the from optics to outcomes. India should focus on more closed door negotiations than photo ops. So we came to the conclusion that India foreign policy, it's ambitious, way ahead of its actual execution capacity. This is as per the 2025 performance, and still India got a way ahead of works to do, and definitely it will perform. So now let's see the Q&A session for the civil service aspirants. Let's start with the sample prelims question. The first question: with reference to India's foreign policy challenges in recent year, consider the following statement. First one is India's economical diplomacy is increasingly affected by protectionist trends in development economy. Second, strategic autonomy allows India to completely avoid geopolitical pressure. Third, neighborhood instability directly impacts India's internal security. So, which of the statement given above is correct? So, the correct answer is B, 1 and 3 only. India's economical diplomacy is increasingly affected by protectionist trends in developed economics, and neighborhood instability during impacts India's natural security, internal security. And now let's go to the sample mains question. India's foreign policy in 2025 highlights the gap between aspiration and outcomes. So few of the key points will be like We can, have a body where diplomatic stagnation, pending trade deals, economical vulnerability like tariffs and energy sanctions, and China-Russia strategic dilemmas, neighborhood instability, limited global leadership outcomes. So the way forward will be like outcome-oriented diplomacy, economic security integration, neighborhood first recalibration. The conclusion: need for a clarity, consistency, and coalition-based leadership. Thank you for watching. If you have any comments or opinions, kindly comment. Thank you.